And we are back. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones, wherever you might be. I'm Emma. Welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Welcome back to Points at the Sign, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I know I said there'd be a stream this weekend, like on Sunday, and then I was reminded just how much work going to 2 pre-releases in one day is, especially if they're timed such that I get home just before midnight. It was a lot, and frankly, y'all have been telling me to admit sleep is good for too long for me not to take the opportunity to rest. But anyway, we're back. Yeah. Back to the ongoing story of Bigitha Lord here, now on part 31. Jeez, there's a lot of game here, and I remind you that I believe we are in Act 3 of 5. Yeah. If you were here last, we fought our way out of Aurelia's lab, got another mythic rank, got some totally PCC opponent checking in. Hey, look, you're not meant to come on my stream, 7 hours before we have a match just to do some kind of weird mind games. I won't have it. I mean, I will have you being on the stream. It's good to see you, but yeah. Wow, you have completely thrown me there. Yes. So we got a new mythic rank, we made our way to Blackwater, which turned out to be full of the Borg, which you know, I wasn't expecting, God knows. And yeah, now we're here. Since we've been gone, I have, in a shocking reversal from my usual stance, done a bit of planning in the sense of helpful internet goblins have informed me that the 2 things we bounced off, Blackwater and Winter Sun, and the Ivory Sanctum, which is the one other thing we were looking at, are the last 3 things to do in this act. And, like, the Ivory Sanctum will start the end of the act, so we should do that last. Also, they reckon Blackwater we should be around level 13, which we're level 12 at the minute, so we'll do Winter Sun first. Also, I'm told there's something I have to do at Pelura's Fall that I didn't do when I was there. So we should probably start in with that, I guess. Also, I should not ignore some of the side areas I've been ignoring. Which is vague, but let's see. I mean, I live in vague. I'll click continue. Daniel will put away the sign. Everything is good. When you get a chance, give your dinosaur an education. And now we leave. Yes, it is apparently widely agreed upon that Blackwater is really hard. So instead, I mean, we don't even know anything about the Sacred Lands. What else does our journal have? Because I mean, exploring some side areas also wouldn't be the worst things in terms of just getting us a bit of XP. So our journal is, wait, go to the Heart of Mystery. Apparently this is a big quest, and like there are lots of bits to it, and we can't finish it just yet, but we shall see when we eventually go there. Ivory Sanctum, Winter Sun, Blackwater, Midnight Isles, which we're not doing, which I guess we might do if we really want to grind. It's there. More Than Nothing, similarly, Nameless Ruins puzzle. We won't be able to finish until much closer to the end of the game. Find Regal? I don't know. Wait. Maximize our stats. Get more cold iron. Get more notes. Get more magical creature hides and cold iron. Alright, so, you know, nothing wrong with exploring and grinding a bit, I guess. Also, right, yes, we have already used all the movement on our one actually useful army, who are over by the Ivory Sanctum for some reason. Yes, and this one army, which is just 18 champions. It's barely even an army, frankly, but because we needed to make space for the Lager Elementals. Because it's the Trickster path, it's all puns, baby. Let's check out the Sacred Lands. I mean, they're here. And, you know, sacred. Why would we not? Now, if you've ever played Cave Story, you're probably filled with dread the same as I am. Oh no, trees! Primal Treant. Welcome, my esteemed sister. The words of the treant sound more like the creaking of dead branches and the rustling of fallen leaves than they resemble human speech, except when I say them, in which case I cannot make those sounds. You barely understand what he's saying. The shrine of simple truth is waiting for you. Come in and learn. Come in and gain. You alright? Who are you? I am the guardian of the trial of simple truth that is hidden in this shrine. The servant of Rastil who annually lets the worthy ones in. The ones like you. I let in the initiated ones too. The treant bursts into a crackling creaking that sounds like coughing. The path to wisdom is long, sister. Pass the trial. Read the sacred tablet. How does he sound, Brain? Come on, it's been too long. This used to be a holy place. I came here a couple of times to mark the autumn equinox. Followers of Erastil are simple people, but no one throws feasts like they do. We're the better dancers, though, ha-ha! Ah, those were the days. Ulbrich gazes sadly at the desolate landscape. What's the sacred tablet? There is a tablet of Erastil stored inside the shrine. It contains a truth that only the initiated ones are allowed to learn. Truth is the reward for the righteous. Wisdom is the reward. The treant goes on, mumbling something completely incoherent. I'm not going to say it seems you've mistaken me for someone I'm not, because that is not my vibe. What's in there? You learn after you go in, alone, without any companions, for the path of wisdom is lonely, and one should be facing the god being. Treant's speech trails off into indecipherable muttering. Mood. All alone? Into these moss-covered ruins where any kind of monsters could have, and it certainly looks like they have nested over the years. That's a bad idea. If this stump refuses to let our entire party in, we're better off leaving this place. Also, yeah, you don't seem well. Sick. Yes. The earth is sick. My roots are sick. What's wrong with me? The living tree moves his dry branches, as if trying to look at himself from the outside. I know what they're trying to mean by living tree, but... Pro tip. Most trees are alive. They're plants. Something at my roots. There in the shrine. The Rastil, it hurts so much. Poor tree. Amber gently pets the wrinkled bark. Hold on a little longer, we'll try to heal you. We will, won't we? Sure, let me in. Are you ready? Remember, you must go in alone, and after the gate closes behind you, after the gate closes, the only way remaining is forward. Can I save in the middle of a thing? No. I need some time to prepare. Don't rush. The path of wisdom brooks no haste. Yeah. Okay, I will do the trial. Give us a second. Toss up between Wizard of Oz and Evil Dead for worst trees ever. I mean, Evil Dead is the only one where they're introduced as evil trees. Just saying. I'm going to pop a save here, just in case this turns out to be a terrible idea, and I change my mind, which... The nearby planar tear causes magical interference of incredible magnitude, making teleportation impossible. What planar tear? Spoilers much. Yeah, I've saved. Let's do the trial. Let me in. Yes. Go in then, may old Jedi help you. Reach the altar, learn the truth, figure out. The tree looks into your eyes with a pained expression. Figure out what's wrong there and come back. Come back, I beg you. So, you know the bit where we just looked through our journal and were like, well, these are all the quests we could be doing? No, the answer was take new quests. Haha! I made a plan, doesn't mean I then follow it. And when he was saying you must go in alone, I was really worried I wouldn't be able to bring Clyde. Okay, A+ comedic timing, but on the other hand, come on! That's my Clyde! That's my emotional support Clyde. Door? What door? There is no door here. That's a button. Those are different things. It's kind of a blue Taurus rune. Okay, so what we have here is a puzzle. And there's a box at the end of it. And I do love a box, me. Don't take that out of context. Okay, so... Oh, you can't turn switches off once you switch them. That's bad. Guess I'm just pressing every button I see and hoping something happens. Okay, that lets me get back there. Getting up there seems impossible, because the only way would be, like... Wait, are they the same? They're not the same. Ignore me. One's pink, one's purple. I like that we have the little, like, status board. Okay. What's that? White. And that is... red. And that lets us get round to here. And that lets us get up to there. It's called Pathfinder, Bigitha. Work it out. And this gets us a bunch of scrolls of summon monster and nature's ally. Okay. Will I need to do that game? But also more buttons I can press, like this one. Sure. Did that help? Great question. So I get the feeling I'm going to have either all of these up or down. Obviously. So, like, now I can get up there if I press the red, but do I need to? Will anything happen if I go up here? Oh, wait, there's literally a button up there, Emma. That was probably important. What colour is this? That's a blue bridge. Would really love it if these interact prompts didn't, you know, cover the switches and make them impossible to see. Just saying. You are making me navigate on vibes here. Okay, so they're both the purple one. Guess go back down. Didn't think today would be a puzzle solving kind of a day, but here we are. No, that's not working. Switch them again, and then you can go up and hit the, like, teal one. Okay, that lets me get over there. Which lets me hit red. Okay. Okay. Not bad. And then there's a blue switch there. Hit that, and I should be able to get that chest. Aha! Stuff. Hey, more storyteller notes. And a whimsical berry and 50 gold. You ever look at a fruit and think, wow, that's whimsical. Okay, I need to get I probably... Like, it's probably the ones that are lit up that are good, right? Lit up seems to be raised. Yeah. Lit up is... Yeah? No. No, there's no particular consistency. Great. Well, I guess one of them is always going to be lit up because they're bipolar switches. Okay. Right, so I hit both the chests, so now it's just a matter of the main puzzle. And it really doesn't help that I don't know whether up or down is good. It's like, that moved purple up. Is that good? I'm going to say yes. Let's say yes. Now that's up. Now that's down. So, really... Oh, and now I can't switch. I hate that you can't switch back on the same button. Ugh, this is going to actually take thought. How dare they? Okay, so I need to switch those so that I can hit this button again. To raise that. And then switch that back. Okay, so yes, I need to switch red. And that gives me access to this top row, which don't seem to have any pressable ones. I mean, that's pink, which does need to come up, so I need to hit blue to get up there. Where's the blue switch? It's back here, and I need to hit teal to get onto that. Come on, I can do this. Just working through operations. Then you just run around in a circle for a bit. Go up here, hit pink. And then... I'm starting to wonder whether up is actually good. Let's operate on the presumption that yes. So I still need to hit that green brackets. I should know the name for half of these runes. And the grey are... Okay, so to get here, I'll need to hit grey. Which, again, can't tell which one's which when I'm close, which is annoying. And... get there, what is that? Teal. Where was the teal switch again? Oh, God. Where's the other teal switch? Game. Game. Teal. Teal. Game. Game. Teal, please. There's one there. Where's the other one? I've used it so many times. And statistically, it must be right the hell in front of me. Is it being covered up by one of these tooltips? No. Where the hell is the other teal switch? Oh, it's up there. Right. We need to switch red. Purple. Then teal. This is one of those puzzles where I'm like, it's doable. It's just, it's work. Okay, and that at least lets me get back down there, and now green is raised. Just need red, purple, and teal back up. And those, red is here. And then switching purple. And which one's teal? That one. Does all that, which completes that bridge. Haha! I'm a genius! By which I mean I did the steps in the order that I could do them. Cinematic. Hey, Clyde's back! Don't need to walk the path of wisdom alone at Duralila too. Boom! A demoness seems to appear out of thin air. Scared you, huh? Don't worry. I'm not planning on gobbling you up. If I was, I would have done so right away, as I did with all the others whose bones are scattered all around this place. That wouldn't do me or you much good. So you better listen to my offer. Who are you? Complete idiot, that's what I am. The demon angrily kicks the bones scattered onto her hooves. When the invasion had just started, I'd snuck into this shrine disguised as a druid and waited. First everything went well. Those fools came here to undertake some trial and ended up in my stomach. Then the druids stopped coming and I realised I was stuck here. Damn tree doesn't just protect the entrance, it also maintains a spell over the labyrinth to stop those who undergo the test from cheating, I guess. I've been stuck here for years now, sitting on a pile of bones. Royal screw-up, that's what I call it. What was the secret of the shrine? Are you talking about this? The demon looks at the statue of Erastil with contempt. What? Game, why would you... Sorry, not game. Twitch. Game sound's going to drop while I figure out what the hell Twitch is trying to tell me. Okay. That sure was the pop-ups for how Twitch Ad Manager runs. And now... Okay, and then my Ad Manager stopped running. It's back now. That was weird. Twitch, sort yourself out. The demon looks at the statue of Erastil with contempt. The tablet on the pedestal is disfigured by claw markings to the point that it's impossible to read what used to be written there. Truth be told, I don't remember any longer. Some attitude, just like this horned simpleton likes it. Wash your hands before eating, or maybe don't piss into the wind. Trust me, you didn't miss anything at all. Don't get upset. If you do as I say, you can still gain something. What were you thinking? I mean, I've been trying to do less actively good things, so I won't attack you. Go out and destroy the tree. Burn it, chop it, you know the drill. Set me free, and I'll reward you with something more substantial than the mouldy pearls of a bumpkin god's wisdom. I mean, the door... Oh my god, there are so many mythic options here. Trickster option... I will ask the questions first. Yeah, the door is open. What's stopping you from doing the puzzle, apart from the fact that I very much doubt you can do it in reverse? I think some of those are retractor states. The demon grits her teeth in irritation, obviously reluctant to answer. Finally, she spits on the ground and says, "That old stump who's holding me here. Well, if I was well fed, I might have dealt with him, but now, if he gets his roots on me, I'll never make it out alive. If I could handle him myself, I wouldn't have asked you for help." How do I know you won't try and treat me? Because, you know, demon. It says chaotic right there in your stat block. I know that you won't run for the hills as soon as you step outside. How can anyone possibly trust anyone else? The demon grunts in irritation. Well, look, I'm not munching on you now, although I could have been. Potential dinner came knocking on my door, and I didn't lay a finger on you. Moreover, I'm letting you go free. What would I get from cheating you? 100 more years imprisoned in this stupid place among these stupid bones? Well, time to press the chaos button. Play a prank on the demon, by which we mean destroy her worldview. You've been sitting here for so long, it's no wonder you're starting to turn into a tree yourself. Look, you've got leaves growing from your ears. The moral of the trickster story is that nothing is actually real, and if you just say words, they affect the world. What? How? Horrified, the demon cradles her head with her clawed hands, which rapidly start turning green and sprouting foliage. Wow, not even a tree. She turned into a pot plant. Get wrecked. We get a whole bunch of fancy schmancy druid type scrolls. Can I take the pot plant? Oh, and everybody else has been let into the temple now that we've got rid of the little two. Oh, yes, because there's a back entrance, which is now open. Neat. Anything else we can interact with here? Nope. Bigitha, you should always be saddled. Wait. Okay, A, that doesn't mean what I think it means, and B, phrasing? Phrasing. You should always be Clyde back, is what you should be. We solved the puzzle. Did we get anything for it? Hello. Triant creaks with sadness, slightly swaying from side to side. Dark tar oozes from the hollows of his eyes like tears. You destroyed the pest. The poison is leaving my eye. I'm starting to remember days of blood and fire, days of rage and despair. Sarkoris, my beautiful green Sarkoris, you are no more. I can clearly see that the tablet I was supposed to guard is broken now. So, why am I still here? For whom do I keep guarding this desecrated shrine and its lost truth?
You don't know that anymore, good tree. See, I told you it'd help you.
I thank you for helping me, esteemed sister. Take this. You haven't gained Erastiel's secret knowledge. You have still passed the trial and earned your reward. Treant breaks off a twig from his crown and whispers a prayer over it. As you watch, the gnarled piece of wood turns into a magical item. A wand of cure moderate wounds. Cure moderate wounds does so little these days. What was the shrine? What was the shrine secret? I do not know that, for I am not an initiated one. I am just a guardian whose duty it was to open the door for those seeking initiation. On the tablet in the shrine, words of wisdom were inscribed, ones that the stag god revealed to his loyal followers. Now the tablet is broken, and everyone who read it is long dead. Our god did not abandon us. I can feel that. He will return to his ravaged sanctuary. Perhaps the day will come when his lost wisdom will no longer be forgotten. Albrecht quietly says a few words in the secret language of the druids. No, he's just swearing. Wisdom never dies, for it lives on, not on in tablets, but with the land itself. Listen to the weeping rains and the singing winds, and that which was lost will return. You speak the truth, young chieftain. Truth. I think some of the subtle things I'm doing here are not getting picked up by the voice suppression, the noise suppression. Thanks, voice mod. Tell me about yourself and maybe speed up. My acorn was planted here when the builders broke the ground to build this shrine. I grew along with its war. We are one, the servants of Erastiel, posted here to guard his wisdom. The treant creaks his branches sadly. Weak, tired, unworthy servants who failed their mission. But still, thanks to you, we survived. Thanks to you, we still have hope of serving our God once again someday. Plans? It is time for me to sleep. Slumber will heal me. I will sleep and dream of beautiful green Sarkoris till the day when the demons are gone and I open my eyes to see it reborn anew. Bye-bye. Farewell. Follow your path, and may old Deadeye keep you safe on your journey. The treant closes his eyes and falls into a deep sleep. Or so he tells you. Maybe he just wants you to leave him alone.
Move out.
Alright, well, we did. That sure was a side area. Yep, sure was. We got like a whole 700 experience, which, when you're on 315,000, not that much. Just saying. And a wand of cure moderate wounds. Why was this puzzle so far out from Dresden? Like, when would you come here? How would you come here at a time when that would be useful? We're nearly on the opposite end of the map. Weird. Do we explore some more in the hope of grinding? I mean, when we've done that before, we've been killed by a dragon. But on the other hand, what could go wrong? I mean, we failed to sneak past some enemies. And hey, the road seems to be curving back the way we should probably be going anyway. It's all good. Oh no, directly. It may not all be good. And a Barsic. So many demons. Okay, lands. Confused. Great, that's bad.
Cover me, all right?
Also bad, not being able to hit giant demon. Stop. Nope, nope, nope. That was going to some places. Shut up, Emma. Oh, people are tired. I'm tired. You're not special. We're going to have to rest before long, so why don't you just try and vibrate people's bones? Yeah. Kind of worked. Not as well as just hitting them with a griffin does, but you know. We try. You put all my boyfriend's blood back right now. 51 damage, nice. Nice, nice, nice.
This is not my time yet.
Correct. Eyes up, soldier. You don't get to die.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Nice. Sneak attack by standing right in front of people, as is traditional. Okay, lands down. Don't love that. Lands down. Road. So why don't you cure crit on him? He's only on 0, so he doesn't count as having basically died yet. And also, hey, let's quicken another heal. Because we can. Miss? You can miss with cures? I guess because he's confused they're not counting him as a friendly? Huh. Well, that's a mechanic I now know exists. She says, as though I remember these things. Lan lies there, gets attack of opportunity. Not great. Keep spamming Burning Arc. Because, hey, it's only a level 1 slot. Level 2. But it works. Nice. Thundering Blows is already paying for itself, I can tell.
Distract them from me.
Nice, nice.
I welcome your company.
Lan, don't shoot us. I'm your boss. Don't just go shooting your co-workers with a longbow. If you're only going to take one thing away from this stream, and I know I've said never take any advice from me, but my advice would be don't shoot your co-workers with longbows. I mean, while we're here, we may as well rest. Most of us are tired anyway. We can just do that on the map. Yeah, all looks fine. Go to bed. Have a chat. I get it, but how could anyone get involved with a half-cat, half-spider abomination who hates everybody? Or did you think you were special? Look, we killed Wendwag. Do we have to keep talking about her? Wendwag wasn't always like that. Well, she pretended not to be. You should already know that some people are capable of doing anything to survive. So that's where you went wrong. It's a shame that you're only getting this important legal advice from me now, but here it is. 50 bits from Caravel for, I don't know, showing you the error of your ways. I guess. Well, I think we've all learned an important lesson about longbows and a healthy work environment. Bigitha, saddle up. And everybody leave this random encounter map. Oh no, you can tell things have started to stagnate. I'm singing. And by singing, I mean everything is getting a vague melody. Okay, now that we're out here, we can do crusade things because we had a day. Ooh, and I have alerts. Outpost to Bastion expansion, yeah! The arrival of Yaka Ankel. A young Hell Knight by the name of Yaka Ankel has arrived in Dresden for an official meeting with the commander. Okay. Did we talk to him before? Rings a bell. And also, now we can work on distributing provisions. Is just a morale thing, and our morale is at full. It is just a morale thing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everything else is... What is that? Diplomacy? Yes. Okay, so we can upgrade a thing to a bastion. We were going to do that with Gloomy Gorge, weren't we? Upgrade! Make my bastion grow! Can I build a telecircle there? Haha! Well, haha in about a week when it gets finished. Delayed haha. But also, my armies can do things. Okay, this army made it to the Ivory Sanctum. Now you should not continue that way because you'll get murked by that level 8 army. Which one was Treasonholm? I think that must just be the last thing last demon fort I cleared. Right, there's the core of the riddle there, which is interesting. There's a makeshift lab. That just says you can procure reagents. Ravaged Longhouse doesn't say anything like that, so that's interesting. Down past Tarantulet's lair. Might have to check that out. Go and challenge these demons, see what happens. It's gonna be great. Be fine. Fine and great. Ah, yes, and we can finally try out our beer elementals. We can't try out our beer elementals, that was the other army. I mean, I do have summon elementals, but those won't be beer, because Baroness Gaunter is far more serious than I am. Well, shoot these Babao. Nice. You might even say Babao Chicka Wow, but you shouldn't. Scorching Fray. Oh, cool. All the Mariliths are dead. Love that for me. Oh, there's some little hiding dudes there as well. Almoxes. Are they the poop demons? I think they're the poop demons. Charge the poop demons. Or you can charge the Nalfashni. It's up to you, really. The poop demons have God's own health bar. You can summon Vrox? That's just a thing you can do? Wow. Okay. We kill the Nalfashnis first. Cool. We killed the Nalfashnis. Good job. Shoot the poop demons. Rogues, go stab some rocks. Roundabout horse fight, I guess. In as much as we can. Stab some rocks. And over here. Scouts are having a time. Shoot the poop demons. You know when you're standing around the water cooler in the office and you just spend some time shooting the poop demons. What do you mean mistranslation? The enemy that the Crusaders run into is not an ordinary horde of howling cultists and lesser demons, but a unit of deadly monsters skilled in battle. In the bitter combat that followed, Crusaders discovered how dangerous an enemy can be. Now, holed up in the soldiers' tents at night, they only talk of one thing: what new tricks to deploy in order to destroy really powerful demons. So instead of, a reward, we just get, now everybody has trauma. Ah, this is the way up to the Crimson Dust. I'll just reveal that... Oh no, we just can't do it because that's not a road for armies. That is only a road for the commander. Okay, in that case, work your way over towards that demon army? Wow, there is not a direct route there. Right? So, I mean, looking at the enormous chasms in the ground, that makes a certain amount of sense, but still. I guess start walking, because you are not allowed to use the teleportation circles. That's just a reagent's place. Yeah, see, these are all still showing these demons as red, which worries me. Oh well. Carry on. See, we wrapped around, it's fine. Oh, and that just takes us down there. Well, let's evade the enemies. Wow, it worked. I wonder if this path will curve around there and join onto there. It's not important that I know, but also I kind of need to know. Oh, it is midnight, and things are happening. Help from Queen Galfrey! And now we can start working on another thing. Helping those in need is just morale. Yeah, we got morale. So we can do the fate of Chilroar's hide and tusks, or the unholy symbol of Ravagag. Now I enjoy Bastion to Fortress expansion. Ooh. Bastion with at least 6 out of 9 slots filled. Interesting. I enjoy saying Ravagag, so we're going to do that. And an event, the arrival of an archaeologist. The archaeologist Lacamus has arrived in Dresden and seeks an audience with the leader of the Crusaders to propose an interesting adventure. I love those. I'm an adventuresome type. Is that a word? It is now. So, no. Yes, this Paladins and Champions thing can just absorb the champions from this place. Wow, they're already level 4. Guess these Paladins are really good. Who are the Paladins going to replace? Is the answer Shield Bearers, because they suck? What if the Champions replace the Mongrel Fighters? We are still Strength 5. Well, I guess that's as good as we're getting for now. I mean, maybe the Alchemists? No, the Alchemists can stay where they are. Army 2, continue your long track. And back to the commander. We should probably teleport back to Dresden, but I honestly want to see if this road connects. It does appear to, and also appears to cross the water. That's interesting. All my characters are fatigued. Let's not begin resting just yet. I just want to finish this road. Again, it's not important, and yet it's very important. Oh, we can recruit people. Armies have refreshed. Love that for me. Are any of... Yeah. Aha! Now this is a level 6 army. Love that. And there's some new units for the other ones when they turn up in Dresden. Also, I could afford some sorcerers. Yeah. What are these? Outslingers. What are those? Okay, so we have another level 6. So now it's showing some of these as yellow. Great. Exceptional. So if you start moving that way. Army 2. You're heading to the Stone Maze. Yeah, go to Dresden instead. Yes, I know you have no movement points left. And... I mean, should we just check out the Crimson... I mean, we're all tired, so probably shouldn't. But on the other hand, we could. I'm popping a save. Because once again, I'm not a coward except when I am. Let's see what's at the Crimson Dust. Apart from crims and dust. Well, it does appear to be, once again, raining blood from a lacerated sky.
Head on!
So that's fun. You know, I'm beginning to think this whole world wound situation might not be that good for the environment. Dead horse, always a good sign. Dead people around a dead horse. You know, demons, I'm saved. Help me. Have mercy, I can't walk. I don't trust you. Magic chain shirt. Chain shirt of life vim. My favourite cleaning product. Sorry, I've got to check out what the chain shirt of life vim does. +3 chain shirt, +4 bonus to AC against attacks of undead. Rad. Who wants a chain shirt of life vim? Apparently you've got chainmail dragonfly, slightly better. And nobody else can wear it. Good talk. Well, I'll hang on to that for somebody else, probably Sociel or someone. You have a bunch of vendor trap. You? Scrolls, and a recipe I can learn. Blazing Parfait. Have you ever eaten a baked Alaska and thought, this isn't hardcore enough? Well, do we have the dessert for you? Also, their weapons are probably crap. Don't mind me just looting everyone before I talk to you, because I don't trust you. Hello. Oh no! Sinful Sinew. I'm sorry. When did this turn into Attack on Titan? You're level 27. Undead Barbarian type. Damage reduction 15, except if you've got Silver, Good, or Magic. I mean, Magic is easy enough to do. Most of them will have that. Seize Skin. Whenever an écorché, I guess that just means flayed in French, doesn't it? Whenever an écorché damages an enemy with a target with a rend ability, the target must succeed a fortitude save to resist being skinned alive. Fail save becomes staggered, take 1 constitution drain per round. Both effects are permanent, but can be removed with restoration. Jesus. You know the bit where I didn't trust him? Do you know I'm beginning to feel validated? A channel won't quite reach. Olbrig. Instead, why don't you do a pray? And forget that you had your quickening rod turned on. And then try to stop thinking of examples to use the phrase quickening rod in. Apparently I'm in a certain kind of mood today. Good, right? You don't appear to be taking the damage it says you're taking. Maybe you just had a bunch... Is it reporting damage before DR? Yes, it does appear to be. So when it says you deal 16 damage, it was actually like 1. Although magic is supposed to overcome his DR. Not sure. We'll work it out. Let's just shoot him a lot. What if that? Oh no, because it says reduced when it's reduced. You know what? I think it's about time we all got haste. You'll need to walk closer to give a center point to haste everybody. About time we all got haste. Because this thing scares me. What did I deal damage with? Oh, I'm still wearing the code armor. Why am I still wearing the code armor? I thought I decided that was a terrible idea.
Run them through.
Well, let's just beat the crap out of this giant skinless man. We good? We good.
Out of my sight.
Shoot the man. realise that's a 20 AC for you and you're not going to be able to shoot the man? Why did you only get one attack, Ulbrich? What's up with you? Oh no, you have been skin seized. I thought it said safe against that. Darren, please, at some point, restore this man's skin. Nobody skins my boyfriends but me.
You won't survive me.
Also not me. I mean, what?
Did you see that?
That was a good splat, to be honest. Darren.
The world's not ending.
Restoration, Ulbrich. Restoration gets rid of fatigue. Didn't know that. Okay, cool. We killed the Titan. Are these weapons actually any good? No. Oh, we didn't loot the Akshay. Natural armor +3 amulet. Don't take that. What do I have on? Oh, I still have Darren's necklace. But what if I had natural armor instead? Just saying. Now I have even more armor class. You know how it is when your boyfriend gives you a present and you're like, well, it's nice, but what's its AC? Okay, that routes back to there. Can we go into this cave? Is this a explorable cave? Was coming here a mistake? I don't know. I mean, we're not dead, and we will have got XP from that, so I guess I'm calling it a win. Area exit. Anything up here? Aha! A skinned leather cloak. Because really what we need to be doing now is thinking about skin. Yeah. Put the armor that doesn't periodically just hurt everyone back on. And what's this cloak do? Oh! Oh, it just gives you a slightly less dramatic version of the Akrashay's skin people ability. Lan, how would you like to be able to shoot people's skin off? Like, you'll not get this saving throw bonus, but on the other hand, you'll be able to shoot people's skin off. And look very dramatic doing it. Does anybody need a Cloak of Resistance +3 that's just using a +2? Yeah. What are you using? Ah, Cloak of Disguise, yes. With the competence bonus to stealth. Okay.
I lead, you
Well.
follow.
Oh, wait. Is there more? Downwards. Did I miss? Oh, yeah. Paths. No. Not paths? No, this area just takes exactly this much of the map. So there was nothing here except killing a weird skin demon and taking its ability to skin by taking... You cannot travel, Darren carries too much weight. Well, that's rude. But fine, we'll camp under the Blood Rain instead. I mean, if you'd just let me out onto the map, even if we couldn't actually move, I could just... You know what, actually, no. Darren...
Missed me already.
Sure. Will Lesser Restoration also get rid of fatigue? Also eliminates any fatigue. Sure does. Aha, see, we're fine. Now, if we just get out, we can teleport back to Dresden. Wait, no, wrong button. Alright. So, we successfully went to the Crimson Dust, and it was horrible. The end. But now, we're teleporting back to Dresden. See? Easy as. Why is it telling me about a demon army? Are they one of these ones that's attacking? Again. Well, actually, we have level 6s now, so that should be fairly simple. Yeah, that's just spawned there. It's gonna be heading up, I guess. But no, we need to go back to Dresden because we have meetings and stuff. Meetings. the Citadel, I guess. See, meetings. Lathamas. An older man in dusty traveling clothes waves at you. His face is tanned, but his grey eyes are bright.
I require rest.
Shut up. Commander! Aren't you the commander? Well met, my name is Lathamas the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me. Though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. Do you do commercial antiquarianing? Lathamas shrugs. Alas, I don't. They call me the Antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. Few understand the principles of archaeology. Sometimes even a shard from an old oil lamp is enough to shine a light on the darkness of history. I've never heard of you, my man. I don't chase glory. It's enough for me to know that I bring knowledge to the peoples of Galarian. Some have used my discoveries to earn fame and fortune, but I remain a simple antiquarian. Cool, why are you here? I'm planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I will need the help of a strong, skilled warrior. Not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground. It wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place in these caves, and many relics and artifacts were left behind. Right, on that lack of bombshell, we'll get back to Lathamas' proposal in a few minutes, because I need to take a short commercial break. You know, Twitch likes me to do a capitalism. So hey, I'm going to go and get some water and stretch my legs and all those good self-care things while I run some ads. You should do them too. Get up, move around, have a drink, have a snack. Take your meds if you need to. This is your reminder. And just, you know, go and entertain a business proposal. And we will be back with this business proposal in a few minutes. Let the ads run if you can, and I'll see you then. And I'm back. A little behind-the-scenes story from this incredibly professional streaming production for you all. I came back and I sat down and I was about to go live, and then I thought, wait, has something gone wrong? I can't hear the game. Reader, I had not picked my headphones up. Anyway, Lathamas, you had a plan. Ah, yes. Mysterious Cave of Wonders. I've heard this story before. Also, considering how many ambushes I've been suckered into in this game. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the secrets of the Dragon Burial Ground, and I'll give you all of my savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to clear the way down in the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit that place now? Any more detail? Of course. I will answer any questions you may have. Why do you want me to get personally involved? I have employees. Lathamas looks around. Don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they are ordinary soldiers after all. What if we discover treasure down below? Will they resist the allure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep our expedition a secret, even if my competitors promise them huge sums of money? No, I'm sorry, but I'll only rely on someone who's trusted by the Queen. Where did you get this dragon map? I bartered it from a ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound, and I doubt he even understood how valuable this map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain. You have a theory? I'm interested in dragon history from the days of Apsu and the creation of Dahak up to now. But dragons are reclusive creatures and they don't enjoy discussing their history with strangers. Sure, we may know about many historical conflicts involving dragons, but as for large-scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark. And then, suddenly, I find a map that identifies this cave system and its surrounding area as a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic of their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and in death. I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there. But who for whom? And for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new, hitherto unknown page of history. Who are Apsu and Dahak? She asks with growing dread and exhaustion. Apsu is known as the god of metallic dragons. In the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I'm afraid to say, he sired many creatures in a multitude of worlds. I'm assuming the spouse is Tiamat? Like, Apsu and Tiamat is the thing in Babylonian myth, but are they trying to distinguish it from from Tiamat being the dragon goddess in D&D? I don't know. Guess it could be Lamashtu, could be... Or if they did something with Huber, that would be the other bit from Babylonian myth to pull out. Anyway, all that aside. His kingdom lies far beyond this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. Dahak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction instead of creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. Dahak fought alongside his father and the other gods to defeat Rovagug. Yet after the battle, he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu once and for all. He still dwells in his hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Galarian, such as his uncontrollable nature. What do you hope to find in this burial ground? I mean, you already said treasure would be a bad thing. I seek evidence that a raging battle was fought there, and perhaps also evidence of the reasons for such conflict. Dragons would not gather together for such a large battle over some petty, inconsequential feud. Oh, no, they must have had a serious reason. And that perhaps is the biggest mystery of all dragonkind. Okay. And what's your decision? Fine. You offer me a side quest, I'll go for it. If this is an ambush, I swear to God. Splendid. Latimer smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant grey eyes. I shall immediately head to the cave entrance and await you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait down below, I fear I know nothing about them. That's the thing saying that I completed that shrine, which I know. Dusk of Dragons, ooh. And now Yakka's back. Don't remember how he sounded. A familiar figure clad in black armor appears before you and ceremoniously offers a salute. Greetings, Knight Commander. Yakka Ankel from Paralictor Derange's squad at your service. I'm afraid it's becoming a habit, but once again I bring dire news. Yakka shrugs apologetically. What? Because I do want nothing to do with your commander, but at the same time, I think I need him to complete somebody else's quest. Yakka snaps to attention and repeats a message he's clearly taken pains to memorize. Reporting to whom it may concern, a group of Hell Knights has vanished under suspicious circumstances. They were last seen on the road to the occupied city of Iz. The Knights were escorting a group of cultists and carrying letters captured in a recent raid on an underground hideout. They disappeared after reporting their approach to our outpost, and the chapters quartered there failed to find any traces of the missing Knights. The situation is highly abnormal. Such a large squad could have fallen in battle, but they could hardly have vanished into thin air without so much as a sign of the struggle. Powerful demonic forces might be involved in their disappearance. Thus, we inform Dresden about the incident and plead for help in our investigation. Where were the cultists captured? It was a secret hideout consisting of a large warehouse and several workshops which produced equipment for cultist cells all over Mendev. We'd been tracking the cultists for a while before finally locating and attacking them. Strangely, our intelligence reports had indicated that several powerful demons were always present inside the hideout, but our strike team found only mortals. We captured and escorted them to our outpost for questioning. What about the outpost? As I understand it, Paralictor's Renth, Tai, and Diathan informed you about the outpost during their visit to Dresden. While we finished its construction just a few days ago, it's already our largest staging ground in Eastern Worldwood. We have a small permanent garrison stationed there, and we use it as a resting area for the Hell Knights involved in various expeditions. Fine, I'll take care of it, but only because I want to advance Socio's quest. Thank you, Knight Commander. Paralictor Derenge can tell you more when you arrive at the outpost. That's all. With your leave. Yay. Alright. We're here. We're back. It's Dresden. That's where we live. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. Because people are tired and also spell slots are a thing. really need to get Ember some more world knowledge so she's better at brewing.
You miss the demons you knew, the ones you left behind. I left no one behind. It was more like I ran away from them. No one in the Abyss will be missing me, so I have no one to miss either.
I mean, if you ran away from them, it sounds like they might be missing you, just in the other way. Cool. Also, that reminds me, we had armor that I wanted to put on people. That chain shirt of Life Vim. It's much worse than what you've got going. Is it better than Lady Calandra's chain shirt? I mean, you'd lose 1, maybe 2 AC. Yeah, a couple of AC from dexterity, but gain it back in armor class, and also get better against undead. That sounds like a good trade. Plus, it, works aesthetically. Anybody else want Lady Calandra's chain shirt? Most of you can't wear it, to be honest. And you've got the dragonfly stuff, which is better. Alright, never mind. We move. Any other equipment that wanted to go on people? Don't think so. Camellia, is this rapier better or worse than the one you've got going? Worse, we established. Alright, cool. Cool. So, at least new side quests will presumably mean I have more time to grind before I have to actually go and do these other things, which is nice. I can't be bothered with Dresden, let's just go. Alright, who should we take this time? Amber's not doing that much, God love her. Probably because I've given her a really silly build. Just switch the party around a bit, and yeah, Ceciel. Cool. Demons army approaching. This army is so demons. Oh, God, there's more. A group of mongrels that has arrived in Dresden is itching for a fight. Lan worries that the belligerent recruits might ignore their orders in battle, lose their heads, and then lose their lives. We can't... We didn't have an... we can't do the angel thing or the demon thing. So we can get mongrel fighters or mongrel sharpshooters. I mean, we already have mongrel fighters, so it would... Wait. Can I... I'll decide in a minute. Armies. The army that's there is mongrel fighters and shield bearers. How about we move them into the front row and then we could have sharpshooters to back them up? Yeah. In a battle, the hot-headed and the reckless are the first to die. The mongrels were ordered to stand behind the formation so as not to be agitated and spurred into rash action by their close proximity to the enemy. That was really weirdly paternalistically phrased, but hey, we move. So, names were... Oh yes, I was meant to be going back to Pelura's Fall for something, wasn't I? I mean, I'll have to... Oh, the outpost is just there. It's not even far away. We have a teleport there. Do we have a teleport there yet? We don't quite have a teleport there yet. 3 days. So, yeah. You can cure blindness with a scroll of remove blindness. As you might have guessed. So we may as well go back to Pelura's Fall? Yeah, I want to see what it is we allegedly have to see. So we had to go into the wardrobe and ask Cobblepoof to fly us. I assume we can do that again. But I guess we'll find out. To the wardrobe. Once again, doing the Batman transition music does not, in fact, make time pass quicker. Which it should. Really. Well, I want to skip over a few minutes by going... Why shouldn't I? What do you mean that was the plot of Click, Daniel? Colhove. No? Oh. Presumably there'll be another way for me to get back? At some point? Maybe I'm not even meant to do it now. Well, that was wasted time. And just think how much time we could have unwasted if you'd let me do... No? Okay. Take two, back out. Let's go. Nobody saw anything. Yeah, presumably we'll be able to go back there, and maybe that's what I was being directed to. Should we see what's the deal, Jay Hell Knight? Well, my armies are all refreshed. Let's actually sort those. You continue on the path I told you to take. Oh, you made it. Go you. Very clever. And now, have a fight. Special trait. And there's the bear. If we just put a trap there. We have skeletons, skeleton champions, skeleton sharpshooters. I mean, shooting the sharpshooters seems sensible, also quite difficult to say. Nice. Oh, and I'll do it again. Love that for us. What are you? Alchemists. You can just throw bombs. That did nothing. What damage was it meant to do? Cold damage. Are they all immune to cold? They are immune to cold. Why are your bombs just cold element? That is a choice you've made. Anyway, here are dogs. They don't actually want you to do anything. All my paladins are dead. This is why we shoot the sharpshooters. Do you have any extra attacks? No, you just stun people. The dog... We don't want... Okay. They set off the trap. All my champions are dead. I think once again we're falling into 250 skeletons is a lot. Throw a rock. Da-da-da-da-da. I mean, you could throw that enormous shuriken, but sure, a rock. Why is this a cold attack? I think this army I brought may be awful. All my elementals are dead. I'm probably not going to come back. I mean, the champions are still hitting very hard, even though there's a lot less of them. Oh, kill the dogs. I can't believe my alchemists can do nothing. Apart from slowly die. The system whereby it decides what colour enemies on the map should be appears misleading. I'm just going to say it. My sorcerers are out of magic missiles. But you can still hit. Very nice. Okay. My alchemists can still punch people, even if they don't have bombs. Good to know. We might just about survive this, but my god, we are going to take some losses. And then you just exploded one of my units. Oh, we're so dead. Lee. And we get back none of the people who died. Yay! God, you can lose so hard. Well, I mean, they've got space to form up with this other army, I guess. Woof. And out. Sure. Let's buy you some slingers as well. I mean, you're still not going to be good, and you have a whole one alchemist. Oh, God. See, all that progress magically washed away, along with most of your personality. That's a very specific reference. Yes, you're going back to Dresden to get soldiers, because there's spearmen and scouts and rangers there. So that's fine. But yeah, just wow. And there's that demon army coming down there. Let's... No, wrong button. Wrong, no. The Hell Knights Outpost doesn't say which way it's joined, but there's a node there, so I assume it's that. Random encounters. Remember when I said we were going to make progress today? Well, now it seems like we have more stuff to do. Bigitha, why are you not on your dinosaur? What do you think he's here for? Ranged attacks of opportunity. That's exciting. Healer, you are also not mounted. I just realized. No ranged attacks of opportunity anymore. I'm just taking my opportunity to attack you at range. Similar but different. Horse. Thanks, horse. Ow. Did you just headbutt my horse? Yeah, attacked with bite. You just bit my horse.
You're irrelevant.
Yeah, cantrips are rubbish, but at least they don't use slots.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, that's another demon. I thought that was one of my people for some reason. Why did I think that was one of my
Out of
people?
my way.
It looks like none of my party. What did you just cast? Blasphemy. Dazed us. Oof. Well, bigger roof, you're now dead. I mean, that's mostly a bigger roof for you. It's a, you know, much less of an oof for me. Good job, horse.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I mean, you won't. Because you didn't.
The spirits demand your blood.
I forget how dramatic her public execution going off is. Before I forget, everybody get on your mount.
No reason to pause.
You've been weakened, but it's temporary, it's fine. Let's pick up some loot. Nothing good. Anything good? A scroll. Anything good? Some potions. So, in conclusion, no. But then, I mean, it's a random encounter. There's never going to be anything good, actually. Social, I could do with healing. Thank you, Social. I don't want any of that stuff. I left it behind for a reason. Yes, I know. The demon's army is approaching. It is precisely midnight, so the day has passed. So I'm going to get distracted doing this for a minute. You have made it back to Dresden, thank God. All the ranks that's fit to no Emma. Buy a bunch of money so you can buy a bunch of spearmen. Cool. Oh no, I had them moved out of the way of horses for a reason. Okay, so you did that whole journey. Now you should probably head towards this demon army that is approaching. That I keep getting told about. Cool. And you can stay there and wait to get some passive XP by playing board games. But here we are. Oh, wait, there's Crusade business. There's always something, isn't there? Last Forces. As events in the world wound take an even more dramatic turn, as the Crusaders spill more of their own blood, the people of Golarion come to understand how high the stakes truly are in this war. When the war reaches its crucial moment, the commander can issue the final call for recruits, and everyone capable of holding a weapon will answer it. But the commander must be wise when choosing the day and hour of such an appeal. An allied Crusader army has been recruited at the commander's headquarters. Army strength is influenced by the number of losses suffered by the Crusaders during the campaign. This can be issued only once. Interesting. And an event. A problem with 9 lives. The quartermasters brought cats to Dresden so that they keep the stores safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat to sneak into the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are ready to start hunting cats, but the quartermasters are against it. I mean, this is a wildly stupid situation, but hey. So leave them be and exercise vigilance. Plus 4,500 logistics XP minus 1,500 leadership. Can I have that open while I look at these? I can. I mean, logistics is our worst skill, and we could really do with some. Get rid of the cats. Plus 4,500 leadership, minus 1,500 logistics. Induct the cats into service. What? 1,500 logistics and 500 military. No downside, you say? Ask the Cult of Bastet for help. Unlocks the Blessing of Bastet decree. Energy points income increases by 5. This sounds demented. All cats have been pronounced Crusaders and now perform military duty. The red ones have been appointed priests of Iomedae, while the grey ones are inquisitors. Oddly enough, the solution worked. Cat patrols now parade through the city, and their dreaded meowing causes any demon disguises to fall apart. Woe be to the enemy that runs into them. Iomedae's paws are soft to the righteous, but sharp to abyssal spawn. Good. Exactly as demented as I was hoping. Thank you. Well, that happened. Let's go talk to the Hell Knights. It'll be much more serious. The Hell No. The Hell. Why are you not letting me select the place? That. Yes, this journey will take less than an hour. I'm already there. Oh, did I stop just outside it? Alright, well, here we are. It's the Hell Knight outpost. Let's go talk to Regal. Oh. I've got Socio with me, right? Yes. And do I have... Right, yes. Sociel has his brother's shield that we wanted to ask about. So that's cool. Also, I should probably give this one to somebody, although frankly, it's not going to do much. Cure Moderate is nothing for us. Oh, hey, it's Regal. You're right here. I can't remember his voice. He's got voice acting at some point, but you know. We meet again, Commander. Regal nods calmly. I've been waiting for you for some time now. We must begin the search for the missing knights as soon as possible. Tell me about this outpost, though. This outpost is situated on top of a hill. I mean, we could tell we walked up a hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hell Knight orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison, stocked up on food and water. Gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack. What could have happened to the squad? Rigo gazes into the distance thoughtfully. They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area. Alright, let's go. Oh, and we actually get him as a companion. Can I see him before I make choices? Okay, can I? No, I can't. I mean, it's got to be Seela that switches out, right? Because, like, I'm making her a Hell Knight and he's already a Hell Knight? Sure. And now we have to do his whole build. Level 6, 5 levels of Armiger, which is like Hell Knight in training, and then 1 in Hell Knight. Oh, I just sold that gnome-hooked hammer. I could have had a new gnome-hooked hammer. It was a special one, and I just sold it because I was like, we're never going to use this. Dang it. If I give you good equipment, are you going to leave with it like Greybore? Also, you are adorable in that outfit, I will say. Adamantine full plate. Also, you don't seem to be mechanically wearing a helmet, and yet here you are wearing a helmet? Okay. Hooked hammer's two-handed. Good to know. I mean, so I could give him one of the two-handed weapons we've been sitting on. If any of them are better. Like that. Or that. +3 Corrosive Great Club. That does splash damage when it kills or crits. That sounds great. Congratulations, have this bone I got off the dragon that gave me... Not the dragon, the giant that gave me leprosy. Don't ask. Adamantine full plate is going to be better than this chain shirt, because, obviously. Anything else you want to have? You don't have any levels in War Priest. Okay, no. I think that's all you get for now. And if you steal it, frankly, whatever. Alright, let's level you up. I guess we just start pushing you through the Hell Knight levels and see what Seela's got ahead of her. Improved two-weapon fighting when his default weapon is a two-handed one. Unless... Wait. Yes, close the interface. Okay, I think I'm going to be here for a while. Apologies. Do hooked hammers use two-weapon fighting rather than, like, two-handed? It doesn't say. Doesn't say. I mean, and the model is clearly just holding it in one hand, but is that just in kind of a ready stance and the actual fighting uses two hands? I don't know. I legit have no idea. Like, I don't want to necessarily start messing with his build immediately, but... Or can he hold it one-handed? Because like, I have two different things here for attack two-handed and attack one-handed. If I give him a shield... Because he can use tower shields. Okay, he can't use it and a tower shield. What about a small shield? No, so it is just two-handed. So why is the default feat two-weapon? Weird. So I'm going to ignore that, and I guess we're going to start changing. Meta Magic, completely normal spell. Ah yes, everybody else can get trickster feats now. Because he has the two-weapon feat. Could he be using two weapons? Let's look at his build thus far. Yeah, his first feat is two-weapon fighting, then finesse. And fighter's finesse. Weapon training, double weapons. Okay, so he is specialized in things like that. Okay, and he has focus and specialization on hooked hammer. So why does it want to give him two weapon? Does it count as two weapon? I'm so confused. Fine, I'll go with it. And yeah, close it for now. I will give him his hooked hammer back, and maybe if he's sticking around, we'll come back and come back to Dresden and find where I sold that other one to. Probably a Garms or I don't know, someone. Levels. Hell no. No other point. Yeah, because look, his strength is so much higher than his dex is so much higher than his strength, because gnome. So I'm very confused by his build. So do these use dex? Because it doesn't say it's a finesse weapon. It's the benefit of weapon finesse with all melee weapons that belong to the associated fighter weapon group. Right, so that is connected to that weapon training and double weapons, so he gets to attack with finesse with those. Yes, that is using his dexterity bonus. Okay. Right, and yeah, and like the backhand part of it is being affected by two-weapon fighting. Game! Who built this? Fine, 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 fine. Force of will, fear, get better against fear. His fearsomeness can use persuasion to frighten people. Neat. Piranha Strike. Yes, because that applies to anything you can finesse with. Cool. Order of the God Claw. An aura which gives allies a morale bonus against chaotic enemies. Neat. Yeah. Cool. And what's the armor training things? Oh, reducing armor check penalties for fighter levels. Okay. 196. Greater two-weapon fighting. Save against compulsion. Better save against fear. Rack. Make a touch action as a standard action. Cause a creature to suffer incredible pain. Great. Just poke people and it hurts. And then it makes me start just thinking about Racked by Tommy Cash, and that's going to be stuck in my head for a while. All Knight 7. Now he's a Lawbringer. Attacks are lawful. Okay. And now that is all the Hell Knight levels you get, but also Mythic levels. Leading Strike, hit targets in melee combat, leave a mark. Anybody else who attacks them does more damage. Rad. Weapon Finesse Mythic lets you also use Dexterity to Strength on damage rolls. Rad. Last Stand. Become unkillable once per day. Rad. Mythic 2 Weapon Fighting. Bounty is reduced even further. Okay. So yeah, now if I look at his attack numbers. Yeah, they don't have a minus at all. Right. So, double weapons are his thing. Oh hey, poop demons.
I will bring you won't fall here. I swear it.
Oh, was that Regal's voice?
Make every strike.
Or was that Lan? Well, you successfully shot the poop demon. What do we have here?
Hide from me.
The Hell Knights have thoroughly restored and reinforced these fortifications, which date back to the age of the First Crusades. What can you not hide from me? Oh, Lan spotted that all the way down in the river. But in the words of Delta Ray, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. That reference didn't make a huge amount of sense, but hey, we move. The Grand Owl of Wisdom gives the user a permanent +1 bonus on all skill checks, then vanishes. Well, that's going to Bigitha and all the rest is crap. Just make you permanently better. Love that for me. It's me, I'm the Grand Owl of Wisdom. That does sound like something you would proclaim yourself to be on the Trickster path. You, an angel, you, a demon, me, a Grand Owl of Wisdom. We are not the same.
No time for debates.
More poop demons. A Befouler. I mean, I think all poop demons technically count as that, really. But who am I to judge? The narrator?
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Wait, sorry, I read that wrong. Who am I to judge the narrator?
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
And how did that work?
For today's sacrifice.
Just watching them all slow down as they walk into the poop cloud and kind of visibly have a moment. Why is this still in 2 parts of my hotbar? I swear, I try and organize these things, and then... one poop monster down. Regal?
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, yeah, he does sound like that. My name is Regal Durenge. I'm a gnome. I sound like this.
Mind over muscle.
Sure, whatever. And then we get poop slapped. And then we shoot it to death.
Survive me.
It's a very simple system when you think about it. Much more simple than working out how Pathfinder combat works. Suspicious cheese sandwiches. Sorry, I've been watching that show. That show here being Last One Laughing Canada, and that meme is stuck in my head now. A suspicious traveller. A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone's here. And it's the Crusaders too. Please help me. I'm all alone and I don't know what to do. The last time somebody asked me to help them, they turned into an Attack on Titan. An entire Attack on Titan. The whole franchise at once. It was a thing. This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who was supposed to arrive with the lost escort. Regal notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. Cultist, me? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there. Deception check passed. Seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse, we're playing bad cop, fascist cop. The lad recoils, and then, surprisingly deftly, jumps away from you. Oh, hey, we spotted the ambush.
Yet another obstacle.
It was a Fowler of Virtues all along. What's Fowler of Virtues, precious? Immune to poison and crits and cold and electricity and precision damage, whatever that is. And being tripped. It's a magic demon, it's incorporeal, it flies. Sure, I guess. Let's kill it.
Endure
Just shoot through the gate. Just through the door, everything will be fine. Now it's dead. Thanks, Lan. One less demon. Splendid. Being so cold is wrong, Regal. There's no harm taking pity on the poor wretch, even though he proved to be the tool of our enemies. There's nothing bad about feeling things. We'll teach this gnome to feel the power to move you. These are dangerous words when spoken by an officer. Irrationality and emotions are imminently followed by weakness and defeat. Demons know how to exploit them perfectly. However, we have achieved the desired result and eliminated the threat, so we will consider your emotionality a minor but manageable flaw. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. I've been ambushed so many times, I'm getting the hang of it now. You must verify the claim that the knights will return to the outpost. Move out. Gates are wide open. There are no signs of weapon damage, claw marks, or any traces of magic. But there is stuff to steal. You think emotionality is a minor but manageable flaw, Regal. What are your thoughts on theft? Because I'll make you engage in it too, because I'm controlling this game. Ha-ha!
Move out.
Not so lawful are you now, Durand. I've got you. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. The Hell Knight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regal in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Like that. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh, almost sinister. Knight Commander! At last! I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later, if you feel like doing that at all, of course. An arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. What have we here? One of those black-armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. And I throw fidget toys on the floor. Love having fingers that work consistently. Just full charge into the picnic. Regal subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Okay, before I sit down, why's the camp deserted? Kiranda. My name is Kiranda. As for the camp's inhabitants, well, that's a long story. Please sit, Commander. We have a lot to discuss. Alright. We will all teleport into your picnic. The demon claps her hands joyfully. Bigitha lodged us here. You have no idea how eager I was to meet you, and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. With a snap of her fingers, Kirana becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man dressed in the white of a Saren Rain cleric. I can look like this. So likable, so trustworthy. Or if you prefer, this is my favorite form. It's driven so many crusaders out of their minds. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon.
Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you manage to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you're blind. And your vice is the greatest of them all. Pride.
It's a very Catholic list of sins, Sir Corana. Just saying. Perception check. You said you knew I was coming. Ow. Love passing perception checks. The demon looks astonished for a moment. How did I know?
Well, we all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about them, Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship.
I mean, I've got a chaos button. Don't be so uptight, Regal. Loosen up. She's trying to entertain us. Have a snack. Miranda blows you a kiss.
A good hostess doesn't allow her guests to get bored, even if some of them are Hell Knights. But now, on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a Crusader. And before 1,001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the abyss. You've never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so exciting.
The demon exhales loudly.
I even heard that part of your power trickles down onto your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords, and instead there's someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iamade of yours right away. I have many, many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember?
Not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon. Or effortless betrayal of your kin or your filthy insinuations. Miranda's tail suddenly springs up and its tip gently caresses Regal's cheek.
Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell. Yeah.
Chaos, chaos, chaos. What that tail do, though?
I could pluck a few simple melodies on a harp, unless you have a more enticing suggestion.
Oh, God. I'm going to click the button, aren't I? Because we're going hard chaos, and I've never found a flirt button I wouldn't click. God, this is... I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and having basically the same mistake happen to me. So, where can we discuss the details of our cooperation? Wink emoji.
Come along. I know a private place.
Regal will have opinions on this.
You should have listened to your tiresome Hell Knight instead of my tall tales, Commander. They'll kill you before your friends get around to rescuing you.
Will you now? Oh no. Some succubi. Although I don't love the negative levels. Can't remember if I have any restoration. Anyway, Clyde, just murder them. Thank you, Clyde. I have lesser restoration. Does not do negative levels. I don't have full restoration, right? Oh yeah, because I've been putting levels in Lawmaster, not Druid. So just shank them is what you're saying.
Let's hear you cry.
I mean, she said we could come down here and have some fun, and I'm enjoying myself.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
I mean, I was fine, but sure. Oh, I mean, there are shadow demons out here too. That's not ideal. You handle the shadow demons. Angler of Vices. There's a set of words. Social, what can you do to demons at range? Arrow Law? Sounds great. Failed to overcome spell resistance. Ah, my least favorite words.
Run them through. Next.
Are these immune to magic missile? Surprising number of things are immune to magic missile. No? Nope. Magic missile. Who else? Malia, can you get a charge in? Yes. Nice. Wow, 3 damage. Hey, stop exhausting us. We can do that ourselves.
Make every strike count.
Now you're gonna get shot. Oh! And I've just seen, apparently we should be doing a break. So, I'm gonna go away before Twitch sends me away itself. Have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you need to. This is a reminder. And, you know, get up, move around, all of the good things. Let the ads run if you can, and we'll be back to finish this terrible idea in a few minutes. Bye. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the slightly longer break. I was opening mail that turned out to contain postcard production gifts. So, you know, that took my attention for a minute. Anyway, Regal, hit these with a hammer.
Kneel before me.
Or roll a 2. That's also a thing you could do. Anyway, die. Thanks, Karanda.
Begone, fiend.
Wow, they're doing much worse out there than I am in here. Oh, what range magic do I have? Throw fish? Haha! A whole 6 damage from my fish. Nenio, can you fireball in a way that doesn't hit any of my people? Well, it'll probably hit Camellia. And there's one random Hell Knight there who we also probably shouldn't hit. So maybe don't fireball. Honestly, Nenio, what were you thinking? Instead, how about you just Acid Arrow?
Go for their heart.
Whoa! That did a lot of damage. And now Lan is insane. And Social is having the crap beaten out of him. Clyde, do you have a clear charge path? Of course you don't. You never do. Regal, 6 attacks. Come on, just
This one's mine.
hammer it. Yeah, moderate hammer. You should heal people. Including yourself. You are people too, Social. Don't let anyone tell you you're not. Bigitha should saddle up. And Nenio has more shooting to do. You want to elemental assess us? We'll elemental assess you. And miss. Boo. That was a level 6 spell slot. Oh, that means I will have summoned a Shadow Demon. Braybor? Originally? Waldriff? Amber? None of you are in this fight. What's going on? Why are you all initiative checking? Why were you on the initiative queue? You're back at Dresden. I'm so confused.
I'll cut you wide open.
I should probably turn on her sword magic. Woo! You are throwing out all the big guns. 90 damage. Just harm and destruction and all these other spells with very simple names because they are just the archetypal pain spells. Oof. I mean, you can smite chaos, so you should do that. But he said crispy attack. Fear my special crispy attack. Do you have any, like, quickening things? You have a maximize. Yeah. I mean, you have a mass cure moderate. It will also hit the demons. That's not ideal. So just cure crit yourself for now,
I can still fight.
and then get attack of opportunity. You know, those are all actions you can take. Yeah, not a huge amount you can do in this situation. Well, I mean, you can wait for Bigitha to save the day like she does, but hey. Apart from that. Magic miss. Because at least that doesn't miss. Remember to turn your sword on.
The spirits demand your blood.
From the Power
Failed
Rangers.
you, friends.
Those down. Lands still having a minute.
Retreat is not an
Regal. Hammer.
You are nothing before me. Failed you, friends.
You are nothing before me, says man who's just missed with like 4 of his 6 attacks.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
See, none of you needed to come help me get out of that ambush. I was fine. I probably would have done better on my own. Wait. The ugly shadow hisses. Again, why do we need to say that it's ugly, narrator? Weirdly judgy.
Let me ransom my life, Crusader. Loot, much loot that I picked up from the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slip back to the abyss.
Cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. No, we should probably save this guy. The demon grabs the throat of a kneeling cultist with his claws.
You as deaf to compassion as you are to avarice. Have mercy on this mortal I used as a vessel. You lay a hand on me, he's dead.
I don't care about the life of a cultist? Did I? Plus, if you have all this loot, I'll kill you. And take it. The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. Alright, that happened. What about the other cultists? Should we interrogate them? You're just going to murder them all, aren't you, Regal? They won't tell us anything we don't already know. Deal with them as you see fit. You don't want to waste your time, the orders will take care of them later. Speaking of which, we've beat the demons. Where are the knights? Regal casts a stern glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it best. Then we must leave. It's time. Do you know what? And then Sociel died. Nobody here knows Breath of Life. It's possible Sociel did. I still have negative levels. Does anybody here know Restoration? It's possible Sociel did. Do I have, like, scrolls of Breath of Life? Blessed plus weapon, blessed with salamander, blindness, burning arc. Nope. So wait, Sociel is currently dead? Like, not just crippling wound, but actually dead? Do I have, like, whatever their version of Revivify is? Any kind of resurrection type deal? Resurrection. Or Raised Dead is the lesser version of it. Do we have any of that? Rare Sickening, Rare Enfeeblement. No. Resurrection. DC 27 skill check. That sounds like the Nanio deal, because her use magic device is through the roof.
Anything new?
Good as new. Lan is still taking damage. What's that from? Oh, is it the Insanity? Greater Restoration. I don't have Greater Restoration. Why would I have greater restoration? How are you shooting yourself with a longbow?
Still fight.
Oh, you're not. You're shooting Social with a longbow.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Jesus, Lan. Well, here, let's remove your bow. Although you're still going to be able to punch the crap out of people because you're a monk. Do I have scrolls of greater restoration? See, I'm actually remembering that I have scrolls, so I'm calling that improvement. Of course, we don't have a greater restoration. We probably don't have a heal. That would be wildly powerful. We sure do. Fine. It'll stop Lan being insane.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Cool. There you go, Lan. You are no longer insane and you're allowed to have a bow back. You're exhausted, and yeah, wow, the only way to get over that is, well, I guess Lesser Restoration does it. And I can cast Lesser Restoration. Slow burner, that one. Oh, well, I got rid of Exhausted, but she's still fatigued, so again, I guess. Actually, no, it's not that important.
Let me help.
Social channel, please. And you do have Restoration, right? You have one cast of Restoration. Have you considered having more casts of Restoration? In fact, I'm going to look at your spellbook right now. What level is Restoration? Level 4. Divine Power and Holy Smite and Cure Crit. Honestly, I would prefer it to having that Cure Crit, because you can do a lot of that with channels. Or maybe instead of Divine Power, actually, because you know how often I use buffs. Should I use buffs more often? Probably, but here we are. Right, what can we steal? This Dead Hell Knight drop some meh. The Hasty Eradicator. What'd that do, though? +3. Yeah, it says this +2 dagger, but it's a +3 dagger because I looked at it and I'm very good at that. Take 2 additional attacks during a full attack action. Hello, Waldriff. Love that for you. Also, Social, would it be better if you were... No, not Bigitha, Social. Would it be better if you were using this than the Soul Share? That's so much more damage. I mean, it gives him more channels. But on the other hand, this just kills people. I mean, I'm less able to do a vague footballing joke with it, but hey. Well, there's all this stuff to steal. There's this book on fighting the bleaching. Which, you know, is important gnome knowledge. Something Riga was clearly having trouble with is materials. Love those. I mean, I won't go out of my way to get them, but you know. Miranda dropped a scroll of magic missile. That's not a lot. Pick the lock on this chest. Regal will love that.
Am I not?
Ooh, demon blood. Need that. And a heavy mace. The sunstroke. That feels like a... Yeah, this is a good pun. +4 radiant cold iron heavy mace. On every hit, Fortitude DC Fortitude saving throw to not become sickened for D4 rounds. Rad. Does positive energy damage. I can't use it. Why can't I use it? Why can't I use a heavy mace? I assumed I had simple weapon proficiency. Thought everybody had simple weapon proficiency. No, No, they're not. Well, TIL, I guess. Anybody here particularly want a one-handed one? I mean, Regal could, but he's got his whole double weapon thing going on. Hmm. Also, there's a barrel here. You never know what's in a barrel. Like this golden chalice. You know? Security checkpoint, a precautionary measure, highly characteristic of the Hell Knights, flanks the entrance. Okay. Well, let's go back outside. So, you know, this was a bad idea, but we knew that going in, so... I just love the fact that it was just like, hey, Clyde is also here. So, sucks to be us, I guess. Oh, the Hell Knights are all back. Paralictor Minos Renth leans on his longsword. Last, how did it go, Paralictor de Renge? You will receive a formal report, Renth, just like everyone else. Regal winces in frustration. So these are the 3 missing chapters, yeah? Of course. Regal pauses, then deliberately continues in a louder voice so that Minos and the other knights can hear him too. Everything that happened was, in a way, a show. We'd received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Dresden would soon arrive in our deserted camp. The fiends swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. How could any of them miss an opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the Crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact they suffer from that vice far more than anyone else. Regal's smile is a cruel one. Regal's everything is a cruel one. Now for the critical bit, my reasons. Even though the Orders knew a lot about the new commander's behavior, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. So I suggested that they meet with Karanda and her cohorts. You know the bit where I could have died? Regal seems to be slightly taken aback. Of course it did. Our main force was positioned nearby, and they were ready to advance at the first sign of real trouble. It was not going to deprive the Crusaders of their commander and sow chaos among their already sorely undisciplined ranks. So you were testing me? Yes, I was. Regal doesn't look away. Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought. Regal lowers his voice a touch. Yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the Crusade and our shared cause. We are at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes. Can't say as I'm happy with the results. I trust this verdict of mine will serve as food for thought. On the one hand, your sense of humour provokes questions. Then again, it's an acceptable vice, a minor one. Regal shrugs with just a shade of frustration. We can work together if necessary, but don't do that again. Your demand is unreasonable. I understand that my actions can be seen as disrespectful or whimsical. They were neither. Now that we've discussed everything, there's still a small matter to attend to. Regal looks at the ranks of the Hell Knights and raises his voice. Yakaran Kel, 2 steps forward. I hear and obey, Paralictor de Renge. I must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Dresden and feed her misleading information. How should a Hell Knight behave in this situation? Yaka swallows dryly as he tries to feign composure. A Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders. If his commander's orders directly contradict the tenets of the measure in the chain or go against the order's interests, then the knight must report his commander to the higher order command. Regal's piercing gaze bores into the young knight. And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was some kind of test for the Knight Commander. That didn't seem right to me, but you don't have my permission to blabber excuses, knight. You gave him an order, and now you want to punish him for following it. Well, if the commander deems my verdict faulty, then we shall postpone this review of your actions. Dismissed. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander. Okay, but what if no? What if I remain here? Anybody spawned in here now? Nope, still just a random cell. Got it. Okay, but I want to talk to Regal about the shield. Can't remember how to just talk to your companions, or if you can.
Let's move already.
Decide already.
No. Alright. Okay, but what are your views on theft? Take all the wine. Gonna sell it again.
Head on!
Hello, random Hell Knights. You all kind of suck. I stole your dinner. As long as dinner was butter, eggs, and milk. If there was anything else for dinner, please inform me immediately so I may also steal that. Hello, Ranth. Pilot Toraminos Ranth greets you with a nod. Knight Commander. If you wish, my armigers will show you a list of goods we offer. It includes both spoils of war and the items produced by our order's craftsmen. Ah, right, this is where we do things. Okay, first up, I'd like to see what you have for sale and also sell you all of the stuff I just stole from you. And also, anything else here we know we don't want. I think the time of Lady Calandra's change shirt has passed. Notes on the bleaching, I don't think that's real anyway. And we don't have a war priest, and I don't think we ever will. What can you sell? Belt of improved protection, plus 10 mobility. That sounds awful. How much of the Stalwart Cavalier? Just extra AC. Spear, Warhammer. A just really powerful Warhammer that hits people really hard. It's two-handed, yeah? Oh, no, it's a one-handed Warhammer. I didn't know they came in one-handed. Oh, and I can access everybody's inventory. Neat. Seela, what would your view on this Warhammer be? Less good? Less good. Cool. We have Hell Knight helmets. They do nothing. You'd think there'd be some, like, stuff spec'd for Regal here. There is not. Alright. So, can I access everybody's inventories normally? Nope, only when I'm in a shop. Weird. Okay, well, story, please. Well, first, a little backstory. How long have you known Regal? I've known him from even before the World Wound and the Crusades. Regal is one of those gnomes who take forever to succumb to the bleaching. It was different once. He was bright. He was an armiger in the Order of the Scourge. Then he transferred to the Godclaw, soared through the ranks, and started losing colour. Can't be sure which of these three facts is the cause and which is the effect. Cool, but Sociel has questions. I'm listening. Regal looks at Sociel with contempt. Okay, so we had to talk to Renth so that he would say he's listening so we could talk to Regal. Question marks. Regal looks at Sociel with contempt. Despite their difference in height, it seems it's the gnome who's looking down at his counterpart. I mean, he stood further up the hill. You wanted to ask me something, I'm listening. Sociel lowers his head with cold respect. Thank you for finding the time to listen to me. It regards a personal matter. There was a woman in your squad. She perished covering our retreat, and I don't even know her name. But she carried the shield. It once belonged to my brother. Do you happen to know how she came to have it? Personal matter. Of course, how silly of me to expect a relevant question. Regal chuckles. After savouring the expression on Socio's face, he continues. Her name was Marenta, and she turned out to be a better soldier than I thought. Too bad she still wasn't good enough to survive. She transferred to us from the Order of the Nail. extirpator's chapter if memory serves me right. Wasn't interested in her reasons for changing chapters, and she never gave any. Such transfers are not forbidden, though they're not encouraged. In any case, she already had the shield when she came to us. The only way to find out where she got it from is to ask her former chapter. Gods only know where they are now and which demons they're slaughtering.
Thank you for your answer, Paralictor.
With cold politeness, Social lowers his head and bows before the knight, and turns to you.
It seems I've reached a dead end.
Nah. I don't think so. We don't finish side quests that easily around here.
Perhaps if the goddess helps me, but where are they? Where do I even begin to look for them? I only had a chance to talk to her when she was still alive.
Social looks away.
It sounds so selfish, but she died, and all I talk about is what she could have done for me. But it's not only that. The shield was Trevor's treasure. He wouldn't have given it away for no reason. How did this woman get it? Did she deceive Trevor? Kill him? Or perhaps the opposite. She meant so much to him that he gave her the shield voluntarily. I keep mulling it over, trying to understand, trying to imagine what happened to my brother, and what role Marenta played in his story. If he was still alive, maybe I'd have to exact my vengeance for my brother on her. Or maybe we'd sit next to each other and she'd tell me all about their adventures together. She might have become my mortal enemy or a sworn sister. But she's dead. She's just dead. None of that will happen now. Do you understand?
The cleric's voice trembles. If this isn't, it probably won't be because I ask too much of popular media sometimes. But come on, this should be a trans story, frankly. Why did this woman have my brother's shield?
Oh. Perhaps we'll meet these extirpators. I shall pray that we do. But I won't hold my breath.
Cecil shakes his head.
Let's talk about this later. I need time to gather my thoughts.
Haha. Progress. In companion quests. And now I need to talk to Social back in Dresden.
Onwards.
But first, we have to leave. Why is a Rochelet there? What? Huh? And Sela, why are my other party members just here? What's going on? I'm so confused, y'all. This feels like a bug, just a very weird one. I mean, not that there aren't other very weird bugs in this game. So what, now do we just have Regal forever? Neat. Can we teleport? We can teleport. Cool, we're back in Dresden. Love that for us. Yes, we moved people just after midnight, so we're fine. Oh yeah, this is the army that got absolutely decimated that time. Into the Dresden. Into the streets. So that bit where we were meant to be doing Winter Sun today. It's not gone great, I'll tell you that. You know, we've been getting XP. I guess. I mean, look, our XP is like a very long way away from the next level still. Cool story, I know. What about Social? Also, is Amber still giving sermons? It looks like yes. I don't particularly want to just run around and talk to everyone. Oh yeah, Social and Is he back painting an Evia? Yep, working on that portrait. Also, yeah, we've got some more notes for the storyteller. And if Regal's here permanently, we can just find that hammer. Also, while I think about giving people weapons, Walter. This hasty eradicator has your name on it. That sounds better than the head cracker. Wow, yeah, that gets 4 attacks and a full attack action. Is this light mace better than what you're running? No. No, I can sell that. Actually, I'll just do the shopping thing now while I think about it. So, who would it have been? Either Garms or the Arcane Weaver I went to last, I think? Am I even in the right place? Jewelry trader... No. Arcane Weaver... I think it's all mixed together, which is annoying. What did Melander's pants do? Oh, yeah, it's a monk belt. Why did I not keep that? Or did I not sell it to them? I can't remember. I just want to find this hammer. I don't think it's in here. I should just sort them by type, really. You don't have the hammer. Gums! Or the exotic vendor. They're on the other side. Good job. Gums. Did I sell you a weird hammer? Also, Eviscerating Doom is certainly a name for a hammer. Like, if you've been eviscerated with a hammer, somebody's really put the work in. Can't even remember what the hammer was called, which is unhelpful. Because they do appear to be sorted by name. But you do not appear to have it. I mean, there was... No, not Clyde. Ugh. Go away, Clyde. Don't go away. You're very important to me. The blacksmith? Of all these ones that start Cold Iron Masterwork. Have all these funerary daggers I sold you. You do not have the hammer I'm looking for. Walgif? Was it at your... Was it in your thief shop? Was it this gnome-hooked hammer of discipline? Like, I don't think it was, but at the same time, it's probably better than what Regal's got going on. No, that is worse. That is worse. Because I swear that not only was it a gnome-hooked hammer, it was actually, like, actively good. by which I mean quality, not alignment. I don't think it was good aligned. Where's the exotic weapon vendor around here? Other side of Waldriff. Am I going utterly blind? Oh, it's you. You're the problem. It's you. You have a cold iron masterwork hooked hammer. You do not have the thing I want. Do you have any cool double things that Regal might appreciate? Also, that is some dramatic hair you have, my man. Nope. Huh. Really assumed I'd sold it to one of the people in Dresden. I don't know who else it could have been. Dang. Might have been the one-eyed devil. That's the only other vendor I can think of around here. Or does Arsinoe sell cleric stuff? Might have to check. Ugh. It's probably not even going to be that good when I eventually find it. Show me your moves. Wait, I mean, where's? Nope. Worlds of not. And over at the temple, we wait. Come on, Clyde, I only have like half an hour left in this stream. Move it. Guys, come on. How long does it take Gnome and a Triceratops to run across the city? I mean, honestly. Thank you. You're going to end up that you don't even trade. Oh no, you do. Ah! Yes! That was it! Haha! Axiomatic, which means it's lore aligned and does more damage to chaotic things. And if the Huldra is lore aligned, the first hit they land on chaotic creatures each round, it does an extra d6 holy damage. That kind of rocks. Don't have anything obvious to sell you, but yeah. Regal would absolutely love that hooked hammer. In fact, you can have the hooked hammer he's currently holding. He doesn't need that one. You won't need that where you're going. It'll be threatening hammer. I mean, he could also use this double axe, but he's very specialized in the hooked hammer. What else did I not need? Frankly, any two-handed weapon that we're not using by now is probably not worth it. So let's just get a ton of money, shall we? I'll hold on to that mace because it might be good for Sealer. I will find out soon. That's exotic and thus a trap. My rapier woman has a better rapier. Likewise, I check Sealer on that mace. The Fang of Malice was a terrible idea. That flail was right, but kind of outclassed. That's a cloak of resistance +1. Cool. Now I have the cool hammer and 74 grand. Now you have this lore hammer. Hammer of lore. Okay, so the headcracker is bad. The sunstroke is very, very good. Yeah. That's just really powerful. And why are you still on the voice of Hollow in your other? You don't need that. And Jesus, that's a cool particle effect you've got going on. That's the radiant. It does look it. In that case, that's anyway, just because I'm here, I'll also sell you this flail, and this mace, and this mace, and this hand axe for another 40 grand. I'm so rich. So rich. Okay, now we talk to Social, which was nominally the reason we came here. We also need to remember to rest. Bink. I always think when, like, I'm streaming and I end up singing along to background music, like, I hope it's properly aligned. Like, if my mic audio is, like, on the same track as my game audio, because otherwise they're going to be slightly out of sync and it would sound really weird, and I'll just be saying bink out of nowhere. I mean, that's also a thing I would do. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? Did you think about what the Hell Knight told you? Yes. Socio shakes his head. Another dead end. I still know nothing. How could Trevor have parted with his shield? I can't imagine. War changes people, my dude. I don't want to believe that. I can't. Not Trevor. With a sudden shiver, Socio looks down and whispers faintly. Brother, will I recognize you when I find you? You know, it's not only the Hell Knights who told me the truth. Knight Terabade refused to tell me anything about my brother's fate when I was serving in Canabras, but after these events she finally broke her silence, and I think she told me, Socio shakes his head, that he was a good fighter but a terrible knight and an utterly worthless paladin. He became more and more cruel as time went on, started caring more about destroying the enemy than protecting the innocent. He gushed over Prelate Hullrun and his witch hunts. Mendevian witch hunts get their own entry. Eventually, the goddess's patience wore thin. When he beat up some poor fellow for blasphemy, Phelan took away Trevor's powers. That was a huge blow for him. He left the city, asking only that his disgrace be kept secret from his family. That was why Airbeth didn't say anything earlier. My brother. But how? He's always been kind, merciful. Where could this cruelty have come from? What do you think of your brother's fate now? Has it changed in the last 30 seconds? I can't wrap my head around what I've learned. It's as if we're talking about a different person altogether. How could he? Why did he give his shield to that she-devil in black armor? Oh, Shaylin, let this all be a mistake. Cool, bye. Well, we talked to Social just like our journal told us. So I think we've come out of here with more quests than we had. Yeah, more quests. Hey, storyteller, I found a thing. Also, can I fix any of these? Nope. Evidence from the past? Yes, yes. Find you more pages. Okay, bye. Interesting adventures. I do tend to have those, it's true. Alright, so I guess our next stop is, well, bed. Our next stop is bed. But then, might be Dragon Graveyard. Is that marked as must be done this chapter? Sure is. Wait, that's not the actual door to the Citadel. That's further in. I know my way around Dresden, honest. I don't just use the fast travel. Never happens. Never once. Does the Crusade table have any stories for me? Actually, if nothing's popping up immediately, I'll just go to bed and then check it in the morning when time will have passed. That generally being how time works. Go to bed. Kenta would have been way less intimidating if that was his finisher. Go to bed. That joke's funny if you're me. Ooh, prismatic spray. What does that do? A whole bunch of beams that do different elements and also blind people and possibly send them insane and possibly send them to another plane forever. Sounds rad. Begin. I would like to bring you to a Temple of Shaylin one day to make you understand that we accept everyone. Lan, are you talking to Lan and trying to be like look how accepting we are, my minority friend. Do you think after I'm chased out of the temple by glaive-wielding clerics, we'll just laugh it off as a misunderstanding and go drink some tea? I mean, Sociel would. He had no answer to this. And finally, Sociel was defeated in an argument. Alright, let's check out the Crusade situation. And then we head out to probably see if we can find some dead dragons. I was just like, oh, there's a new person there. That is an armor stand. I mean, are people wearing armor not just armor stands? Yes, Demon's army is approaching, I know. We're still working on the unholy symbol of Rovagug. Don't have much more we can do. Okay. Come on, load quicker. Would love these loading screens to be faster. Because, like, that's definitely a software problem, not a hardware problem. Trust me. Like, this game, I was going to say came out like 4 years ago. It's really still in the process of coming out. It's just always more DLC. But yeah. My computer can definitely handle it. So I think the imperfection is theirs. I'll keep Regal around for now. So we can try him out a bit more in the field. But also he's kind of a fascist. And I don't like him. Oh, we didn't go over a new day. We just spent the morning in bed. Also, this level 6 army that literally killed you before is showing us yellow. Wait, no, that's not the one that killed you before. Was it this one? It was that one. Which is now showing us green. I suppose we have restocked a bit. Yeah, sure. Fine. Why not make some bad decisions? Let's go. So, where's this dragon graveyard? Also, I should check out the core of the riddle. And also this ravaged longhouse and the heart of mystery, although that appears to be behind a demon fort. Why is this stream being hosted by Lloyd Grossman? Why is this an impression I felt the need to pull out in the year of our Lord 2024? Who is buried in a ground like this? Dragon burial ground. So we do have to do it this chapter, but there's a fort in the way still. Boo. So what are we doing? That's just reagents, that's just reagents. We could actually go to Winter Sun. How do we get to this ravaged longhouse? I don't see a node that looks to connect to it. Maybe there's another route from Tarantulas Lair? Hard to say. Maybe we can't get into it yet. I legit do not know. So do we do Winter Sun? Everything else does seem to be a bit blocked off. Oh, there's the core of the riddle we could go to. We know how to get there. Yeah. This map confuses me sometimes, but then I guess all the terrain is messed up. That's kind of the whole thing. Alright, take to the road. How long until we get surprised by somebody on the road? That long. I started saying it, I was just like, I know if I extend this syllable long enough, the game will have perfect comedic timing once again. And I was right. We found some ash giants. We're behind them. Ah ha ha ha. It's my hello. Get wrecked. Nenia, run away. That's the kid snake goodbye.
You are today's sacrifice.
Fall.
Charge. Gnome charge. That did quite a lot of damage, fair enough. Actually, I think some of that was the fireball, I think, but yeah, Rigo's helping. And he's not got the dramatic helmet anymore now that he's actually a party character. Interesting. Bigitha, why are you not mounted up? That was a very dramatic swing. No wonder it rolled a natural one. I'm going to throw a fish at this giant. It's gonna be great. I rolled a natural one throwing the fish, and now I look a fool. God, apparently I really am in a vaguely sing my musings mood kind of day.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Social does not sound much like my Social voice.
Not an option.
But then, you know, that's true of a lot of them. The important thing is that I'm consistent.
Battles
I
await.
couldn't even. Saddle up. Cool. And we go. That was an experience. We all had it together. Regal got to hit some evil giants with hammers. It was great. The demon's army is approaching. We've rolled over a day. We have said business. We can now strengthen more diplomatic connections. Oh, that's just to get more money, isn't it? Well, I do like more money. We're still waiting for the Relic of Rovagog to do something, but also this means our armies are back. You continue to run. You made it. But can you make it even further? I mean, yes, you can. We know you can. You know what? Let's just terror this demon army and hopefully kill them. Ah yes, our new mongrel sharpshooters finally get tested in the field. My alchemists will still be utterly useless because they're immune to cold for some reason. My general is gonna huck a rock at these skeletons, and it's gonna work really well. You ever throw a rock and it kills 76 people? If so, maybe don't tell me on twitch.tv. Good job, idiots. Oh yeah, with your sling staffs, which are just, like, very long slingshots, I guess. Just full-on Dennis the Menacing them. A reference which I appreciate hits differently for my American viewers on account of that being a different property, for whatever reason. I assume the reason is money. That's usually it. Alchemists still can't do anything. Kill all these skeletons. Kill all these skeletons. Well, not kill all of them. Also, yeah, the mongrels, both of them... Ah, they both have lust for battle, so... They destroy... Like, they destroy enemies and then get another attack. That's neat. Alright, I only get as many dogs as I have houndmasters. That makes sense, really. Nobody in history has ever had multiple dogs. It's well known. I swear that wasn't the square I clicked on, but hey. And... dog. Yeah! Take two worked. Having relieved the last undead from their curse, the clerics discovered an artifact emanating vile energy that had been attracting the living dead to this place. After carefully sealing their find with protective spells, the clerics brought it to the commander. The broken phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten. Neat. Oh, and that's just a dead end now. So that would be another relic for us to restore. Meanwhile, an enemy army has reached us and now attacks. Excellent. I mean, we reached it, but whatever. Oh, but they still get the initiative. And they summoned some ghouls. Sure. Guess what? Your ghouls are dead, idiot. Guess what? Most of the rest of your ghouls are dead. Probably have killed some of those whites on account of there's 103 of them. And 103 of anything will hit pretty hard. Yeah, okay, that it could have been worse. And plus I can just keep throwing cures on my horses. Love that for them. And your Nabasu are dead as well. Double idiot. And now you're down to 4 ghouls. 4 ghouls, 4 ghouls. I don't know where I'm going with that, so I'll just stop. A roundabout horse fight not that is necessary. And is actually impeding my spearmen, but hey. Right, you want to be positioned there for maximum kind of horse obstacling. Not a phrase I've ever consciously used before. You know what, Scorching Ray, the middle mains go quicker. Not that much quicker. Roundabout horse fight. I think, yeah, it does mean we're still kind of impeding horse fight potential, but the best we can do is positioning you there and having the horse run between there and there. Not that we need to be doing that much tactical damage maximization when there's 10 of them left, but hey. Things go a little quicker, that's always good. Well, they're dead now. So frankly, I can stop blathering. Ha! I'm never going to stop blathering. Why do you watch my stream if you're waiting for that? Yeah, if you're 31 episodes into this stream, and like 3 years into my stream in general, and you still think that at some point I'm going to stop blathering, boy, I have some news for you. Alright, continue to walk. Walk and walk and walk and walk. And now we are all fatigued and we go bed now. Why can't you make a scroll of prismatic spray? Because you don't have the materials for it, I suppose. That's fair. Fine, Elemental Assessor, that's a good spell. Again. But now we have a conversation. Why can't we stay in Lady Aurelu's laboratory for, say, a month? We scarcely had enough time for research. I'll support you in such an endeavor. However, I already know that a month of studying our enemy's secret refuge will produce no useful information, but only the latest stream of disjointed gibberish from you. Regal, why do you gotta be such a dick? Just an honest question. Just wake up in the morning like, I see an opportunity to be a douchebag and also fail to cook. Alright, we continue. And we go over midnight and we stop because things will have happened. Crusade business every day. Ah, yes, we can make more beer elementals. We don't have enough energy points. And we can't buy energy points. That's the one thing we can't buy. God, we have so much money. I mean, you know, I'm in favor of that. I mean, I say that being rich is brain poison, but on the other hand, our brains are clearly already poisoned. Yes, the phylactery. We can rebuild it. We have the technology. I know. Okay, army management. Right. Army 4, where are you going? Great question, Commander. Also, we sound like this now. Ha 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 ha! We're somewhere between Mickey Mouse and a cursed ventriloquist dummy. Shut up, Emma. Anything that's not showing as red? I mean, I doubt it, given that you are a level 4. No, I think you should travel back to Dresden. Oh, switching away from them stops their movement? Boo. Boo, I say. Ah, yes, you were going down here to fight these guys and also see if you could work out how we're meant to get to that longhouse. No, to fight those guys. There we go, thank you. God, it does keep telling me that the absence of an answer is an answer too, but to my mind, there was an absence of a question because I literally never asked. Wait, I have a button for that.
Nobody asked.
Thank you. Alright, Fireball. What's going to be the most problem? Probably the Marilith and Nalfeshni? Well, they're definitely not going to be a problem now. Hyanagi. I don't remember those. Well. Let's kill those. And then that's most of the problem solved. Horse fight. I'm sorry, I'm going to look at the stat sheet for Hyanagi. So they just do damage in a cone. Great. Have Chain Spear and Thunder Tread. Demons of Nightmares. Torture their victims with monstrous visions and then finish them off with sharp spears. Okay. I mean, I feel like you don't have to say sharp spears. Like, I think that's assumed. I guess if you were finishing them off with blunt spears, that would be more horrific in its own kind of way. Anyway, Fireball. Well, we'll never have to worry about the sharpness of their spears again. Turns out just throwing fire spells into the melee is a strategy that works. Who knew? Sorry, I'm being told literally every wizard player knew. Good to know. Diddly bit. Okay, yeah, thank you. Please stop. A poor prisoner who was freed in the battle asked for a word. In his hand, an item wrapped in a rag. The prisoner says he was once a crusader, and for decades he's hidden this item from the demons. He's overjoyed to present it to his saviour. Deadly Toll. +4, better at crits. Sorry, my mans, but that heirloom you've kept for all this time and given me is really underwhelming. Oh, there's a branch path there. Why did I never notice the branch path there? Armies can't take it. Good to know. By which I mean, huh? Alright, well, we'll head around here. Back to the squad. Yeah, that... Why did I not see that branch path? I swear I looked at exactly this point. Oh, was it because the demons were in the way? Was that where we just fought some demons? I think. Well, I mean, we're here now at the core of the riddle, so... Well, we're here now at this random encounter, so... Yeah, so the whole bit where I had a plan for this episode. It's not gone great. I'll say that. Not gone great. It's an ancient ghost. You're surrounded by a lonely, empty landscape, apart from all the trees. In front of you, a solitary figure stares into a fire. The flames illuminate his ghostly form, but his features are concealed beneath a mask. You hear the muffled wail of the wind in the distance, like a child crying for its mother.
Well, would you look at that? An adventurer has arrived.
The figure's face is hidden behind the mask, but he sounds friendly, although you detect a note of sadness in his voice. When he speaks again, however, his tone is cold and emotionless, as if reciting a text he memorized long ago.
You are searching for ancient knowledge, but the path to the heart of mystery can only be revealed to the one most worthy. However, all it takes are a few small steps to set you on this path of discovery. So put yourself to the test. Answer my questions with the knowledge that you possess, and prove that you are worthy of possessing far greater knowledge.
Who are you?
It does not matter. I'm not the answer. I'm not the question. I am simply the one who asks the question.
What questions?
This is a test. Anyone who wishes to learn the secrets of creation must first prove their thirst for knowledge. You'll be rewarded if you answer correctly, but do not be afraid to give a wrong answer. These questions are simply one of many tests. I will show you the way to the others. That's my duty. It's why I am here.
What is the Heart of Mystery?
It is a hidden sanctuary of knowledge wherein the secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy.
The masked figure's voice is flat and lifeless.
The heart of mystery will only open to the one most worthy. Secret knowledge must be earned. Will you walk this path to the end? Will you become the first among many?
Will you drop the sound out of this for a minute, because you need to hit the snooze button, because we do seem to have come up with time. Fine, what are your questions before we go?
First question is not intended to be difficult.
Ghostly figure gestures with his hand, and a leaf appears. He holds it out to you, and you notice that it's almost as big as the palm of his hand. The leaf appears fresh and vibrant.
Tell me, to which tree does this leaf belong?
Succeeded at Law Nature. You recognize this leaf immediately. It comes from the Lipania tree. Lipania? Yeah, sure. There's no mistaking its distinctive shape and color. The Lipania tree is native to Severian, the magical and mysterious homeworld of the Aves? The Elves. The Elves! That's what this is.
All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you've taken the next step toward acquiring greater knowledge. The heart of mystery is now open to you. Solve its riddle, and you can continue forward. The secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search.
Strange, melodious sound fills the air. The ghost stands up hastily.
I've been released. The demonic spell is gone.
The ghost's voice has changed. His tone is no longer cold and emotionless, and we've got Mass Ball, Strength and Hellfire Ray, and a few Fire Elemental scrolls.
Listen to me, adventurer. I'm a dead man, forced to keep an eternal watch. I'm a spirit bound by a spell. Magic forces me to say all this nonsense about knowledge and rewards, and it also prevents me from telling you who condemned me to this fate, or what happens within the heart of mystery. However, there are other things that I can tell you. You'll have to hurry, though. I only have time to answer a single question before the spell sends me back to oblivion.
Can I help you?
I'll remain bound to the heart of mystery until someone solves the secret. When that happens, I'll be given my freedom, and then I can rest in peace. But so far, no one has been able to accomplish such a feat, and there are many who've tried. So many.
Ghost barely managed to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body. He disappears with a scream. Well, things are occurring. That's not that one. Oh, Secrets of Creation, that's what it was. Okay. So is the core of the riddle the same as the Heart of Mystery? I mean, I suppose those do mean the same thing. Has there just been a weird translation error here? Sometimes I do find weird translation errors, and it becomes obvious that I think this game is written in French. Is that the core of the riddle? Was the Heart of Mystery somewhere else? Yes, the Heart of Mystery is down there. The core of the riddle is something. You know, let's... Can we not manage? Fine. Can we do it from Army of View? Choose time. Manage. We should start building this place up so that we can eventually make it into a bastion, so we can get back, so we can build a teleportation circle and get back here more easily. Let's have a supply center. We'll need one of those. Garrison barracks. And a hospital. And an archery range. So now we'll be able to bastionify it. Do I issue that decree now, or do I need more for it? Can't remember. I think I need more resources. 500 materials points. Well, I can buy those. I have so much money you don't even know. 500, you say? How about nearly 2,000? Boom. Problem solved? Question mark? Alright. But I think, with all that said, it is time for a wrap-up. Look, there's Winter Sun. We didn't go there. Yeah. We'll do that eventually. It turns out there's even more in Act 3 than I thought. God, this game's long. Semi-derogatory. Anyway, time for the wrap-up. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thanks for staying to the end. Genuinely means a lot. If you've been watching this, you know where to find me. But just in case, this is twitch.tv/Saracent. That's SERASENT, the House of Hubris. Streaming here, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available, but, you know, do your own maths. Or throw us a follow and get notified whenever I'm around. If you do miss anything, VODs are on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, go to the YouTube. Link is down there. It says VOD Archive, or it's youtube.com/@House of where you can find everything going back to the very start of the channel. That's over 3 years of content. We've played a lot of games, so check them out. Also, while you're there, why not subscribe? It doesn't cost you anything and gets hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. It will soon, I promise. I'm just building a buffer back up because we've had a few missed streams, so yeah. It'll all end up there eventually, trust me. If you want to support me avoiding difficult pre-fights financially, you can, of course, share or subscribe on Twitch, but you very much don't need to. Just turn up and hang out and be chill and be good to each other, and then everyone's having a good time. What else? If you want to find me elsewhere, socials down there. Or it's House of Hubris pretty much everywhere. House of Hubris on Twitter, at House of Hubris at kind.social on Mastodon, at houseofhubris.bsky.social on Blue Sky, where I do all the regular social media things, i.e. getting into weird arguments, promoting the stream, promoting other things I do. So, yeah. Check those out, especially if you want to hear about my other projects, like Season 2 of Shaker, just finished, Season 4 of In Between, Season 5 of In Between, in with 2 ends. I know about the shows I'm in, honest. Currently airing, and also the first episode of the new season of Breathing Space just dropped, and I'm in that too. So it's a good time if you like hearing me pretending to not be me, as opposed to this stream, which is me very much being me and making it everyone's problem. But hey, apart from that, I think we're done. So once again, thank you for being here. Love you all, and I will see you on Thursday for more Pathfinder, where we, who knows, might eventually get to Winter Sun. No promises. Alright. Love you all. Take care of yourselves out there, and bye-bye.